So Crossroads Youth and Family is in its 53rd year. We started as a youth services agency with counseling and an emergency youth shelter, which we still have here on Tecumseh Road. And then we also operate Head Start, Early Head Start in 5 different counties. We have probably 275 employees and we serve over 1,050 kids in our Head Start program. And then our shelter here is an 8-bed shelter, which we have kids here 24 hours a day. Live here, sleep here, go to school here. So Head Start is a 0 to 5 program that really is what it sounds like. It's giving them a head start to when they reach the public school system and start kindergarten. And what's unique about Head Start is it's a wraparound service. Not only do we educate children in the classroom, but we also have family advocates that serve families as a whole. So we goal set with families, we help them find resources. Our goal ultimately is that they don't qualify for our Head Start program. It's income based. And if a kiddo can't come anymore because they've reached that income threshold because they're thriving, that's the goal. But it's just to give them that leg up when they go to kindergarten. An emergency shelter is typically utilized with a kiddo that has found their place in custody, usually DHS custody, because of some situation within their home and they don't have appropriate placement. So the purpose of our shelter is that they come here so they have a place to stay until they can find a permanent placement, either in a foster home, an adoptive home, or possibly a group home. Crossroads also provides counseling services. We see families and children. Actually, any family that has a child in the home, we will see regardless of their ability to pay. We also do a lot of groups in Norman Public Schools. We run groups in elementary schools, middle schools, and also do some groups at Noble High School. All of our time is spent on kids, with kids, about kids. It's either in the classroom with kids or it's kids that live here this is their home when they live with us. So our shelter kids, for all purposes when they're here, it's their home. So they play here, they sleep here, they watch movies here, all the things that you would do in your normal home. So I would say Crossroads primarily focuses on the family. We're a family-focused agency. So specifically here at our Tecumseh Road location, we use OEC fiber because it's the only service we found that works. Prior to that, we had service through different entities and we were constantly having work stoppage where we might come in one day and the internet didn't work for a couple hours, or we do school here. Norman Public Schools comes out to our facility and teaches kids. So they would come in and have a day where they couldn't access the Wi-Fi, or they couldn't do learning, or couldn't get on the television. And so it really has changed for us how efficiently we're able to do that now, because we have very little interruption in our service now that we've gone with OEC. So that means when our kiddos get done at the end of the day, they can play their video games, they can watch their movies, they can YouTube, all the normal things that we like them to do. And it also means our staff can print and get on their computers and be able to do their intakes with their counseling clients. And so it's really changed the way that we've been able to just not have as much business interruption. Well, I always tell people, we have volunteer days that we do, but I always tell people when they say, what kind of needs do you have? I think, well, think about your needs around your house. We have yard work, we have upkeep, we have our resource room that volunteers can come and help out in, that has kind of shopping for kids here on site. So if they need clothes or backpacks or new bedding or any of that type of thing, we always need people to help organize that. We also have an art room that is also needs some love every once in a while, not only with help in keeping it picked up, but also with supplies. And then we have people that come and serve dinner to the kids that come on Sunday nights. We have lots of churches that come in and will provide a meal, or we have a gentleman that comes Tuesdays and Thursdays and does Tai Chi with the kids. I've had people reach out and say, I do STEM, I'm an engineering person and I'd like to do that with the kids. So there's really all kinds of ways that kids can be served here, either in person with just hanging out with them, playing games with them and volunteering in that capacity, or finding one of those work days that we have once a month that they can come in and just help throughout the shelter. I just like that people know we're here. I think a lot of people in Norman, considering the amount of time we've been around, don't know that we really exist and what we do and who we serve and the amount of kids that come through our shelter in a year's time. And I always say that if you're driving down Tecumseh Road and you see our shelter here just past the interstate, you wish us well. You send us good thoughts, and just know that we have kiddos here that need all the support that they can get, and that we're here providing a safe environment for them.